Dear students, this is Rebecca Deal from RA Knowledge Spot. Dear students, today we are going to solve exercise number 1.2 of class 10 and the question number 1, 2 and 3. Okay, one more thing, why we are using the quadratic formula and like why we use actually, what is the worth of the formula. Dear students, normally what happens when there are some question that is of factorization and we can't solve some quadratic equation with the help of factorization. Then there is another method after that that is called quadratic formula. With the help of that formula or with the help of that method, we can use or we can solve all the difficult question very easily. This is quite simple. You can see the quadratic formula or the derivation of quadratic formula by completing square. Now, I'm going to read the statement for you for 2 times actually. What does it mean? Okay, now listen. We are going to derive the quadratic formula. Derive means prove करना. उसको prove करना कि कैसे हमने formula लेकर के आए या कैसे बना है actually. So we are going to derive the formula with the help like अब किसकी मदद से हम करेंगे इसको derivation, इसकी derivation कैसे करेंगे? What the process or what the method we have to apply. That method is called completing square. Okay, now from where we have to start actually, we have to start from the standard form. That is, this is the standard form of quadratic equation. Now you can see this is the standard form of quadratic equation. Now in the completing square method, what we have to do, you just have to shift this positive sign to the other side, that is minus sign or the negative c. Now, as you know that a is not a perfect square, so we have to divide the whole equation with this a. After that, after division, the a is going to cancel with this a, and we just left with x square and the other terms. Now, you know that we can write this term like this: x square plus 2. This is the first number, that is x. And how can you get this number? In my previous video of 1.1, I have told you in detail how you get this b by a. Anyhow, there is once more another, like you can say the rough work, how we get it. This is half 1 by 2 into the number that is written with the coefficient of x. Now with x, this is b by a. That is why you're writing here b by a. Now when you multiply, because there is no cancellation in this process, we just get b1's a b and 2a. So we have to write here b by 2a. Now when you multiply these three numbers, definitely you will get the middle term. Now again, this x square, this is 2a, and this is, as you know that this is the a, also a, this is b. Like when you close the formula, a square plus 2ab plus b square, this is b. Of course this will also be b, and we know that when we add something we have to subtract it also. Then this minus c by a is as it is. Dear students, if you have done thoroughly 1.1, of course, these are some old steps that you already have done many times in 1.1 question number 3. There's nothing new, just whole that process of completing square. Now, combining these three terms, we will get x plus b by 2a whole square is equal to this minus b by a will be shifted towards the other side as it is. Now, this is as it is, the left side will be as it is, in the right side b square b and 2 square 4 and a square also 4. Then this term will be as it is. We are going to multiply the denominator with denominators. This will be 4a cube, and in cross multiplication this 4a square is multiply minus sign will be this one, and ab square will be as it is. After that, okay, now normally what happens if there is a negative sign in a very initiative step or a very first term, what we have to do, we have to shift to the second term and we are going to replace towards the first term. अभी हम इसको पहले लिखेंगे और इसको बाद में लिखेंगे, so that minus should stay in between the number rather than in a very first step. Then which is the common number actually? Only a is the term that is common, because the power of a is 1, and in the second term the power of a is 2, and we have to take the lowest power, the least power, that is a power 1. So b square is as it is, minus 4ac is as it is, and the denominator is also as it is. Now we can cancel this number, like a is going to cancel with a cube, and when you cancel them, of course you will get there's a power 1 and there's a power 3. The one power will be cancelled and you will get a power 2. Then we have to take the square root, taking square root both sides. Now you know that square root will be separated in the numerator and the denominator. Separation. When you remove this, you will get plus minus, and you can't cancel the square with the square root because I have told you already why. Then when you solve this one, you will get 2a and positive and negative sign, with a positive and negative sign. What you have to do, you're going to shift this plus term to the other side, b by 2a here in this side. Then this becomes, you're going to take the LCM, like if the denominators are same, हमें यही चाहिए होता है. Luckily, if this is the like happen in the question, ये एक students के लिए एक कहने की easy way होता है, otherwise they feel difficult to do the LCM and all that. But right now the denominators are same, no need to do anything. We just have to write 2a and the upper portion will be as it is. So dear students, this is the quadratic formula. So you have to please just look carefully and you can memorize this formula, and this is a magical formula. With the help of a difficult question can be solved out. You can get the solution of difficult question just using this formula. Now moving towards the first of the question, this is 1.2. Okay, this is the quadratic equation. Before we start, I just want to tell you one thing more. Please listen carefully. Dear students, this is the quadratic equation, the general or the standard form, as you know. Now, what is this? This is any kind of quadratic equation. I just took any kind of example. You can say, no, whatever the number that is written with x square is a. Actually, this 2 is a. Then this 10 is b. And this 3 is c. Those numbers that are written with x square, that are a, as you can see. Not always here. This 2 is a. This minus 10 is b. And this 3 is c. Okay, now this is the first question. In all the question, first you have to find a, b and c. In a very first question, as you can see the question. Now I just arranged the question first, because as you can see, this is x square and x square with a negative sign. What you have to do, normally what we want, that x square should be positive. No matter, no problem if it is negative, but first you have to arrange the question and then you have to solve it. What I have done, 7x जो है इसको मैंने यहीं रखा है. बाकी सारी चीज़ों को उठा के जो हमारे left hand पे, I'm going to take to the other side, to the right side, and of course when you're going to shift them, the sign will be opposite, and after that you get condition like that. Now this is x square plus 7x minus 2 then is equal to 0. Now in all the question you have to compare with this equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And how you are going to compare this? Now see, this a is this number that is written with x square, that is 1. Then this b is actually 7. And this c is equal to minus 2. Now a is equal to 1, b is equal to 7, and c is equal to minus 2. After that, you just have to put the values in the formula, and you know this is the formula. Please, dear students, memorize the formula. Okay, now what is b? b is 7. This minus is as it is, plus minus. B ka square, like you have to take the square of b. Minus is as it is, 4. A is 1 and c is minus 2. Then 2 and a is also 1. Some more simplification. 7 square 49, minus minus plus, 4 2s are 8 and 2 1s are 2. After some more simplification, when you add these two numbers, you will get 57. And you know that 57 is a prime number. You can't solve it under the perfect square, like under the square root. So this is the final answer, or you can say this is the solution set of this question. So that was quite simple question. As you can see, there's nothing difficult in this question. What's the next part? That is 5x square plus 8x plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, the same method actually. Comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then a is 5, b is 8. Dear students, guess what is c? I know you got it. C is 1. Good. Now, using the formula, putting the values in the formula. As you know, this is the formula. I'm 100% sure that you have learned the formula. Now, after putting the value, just replace the value actually instead of A, B, and C. Then, 8 square, 64. 4 5s are 20. Then, when you were doing the subtraction, you will get 44. Now, you know that now 44 is not a prime number. This means we can solve it further. That is 2 2s are 20, 2 20s are 44. 2 11s are 22. 11 ones are 11. After that, minus 8 is as it is. Now how many 2's we have? We have 2 2's. We are going to put a square on it. And 11 is a lone number. Then what is the... in 9th class you have read the properties of radical in a second chapter, that you can separate the square root using that property that you have learned in class 9. We are going to separate. After separation, this will be the cancellation. You will get only 11. Now, one thing keep in your mind, dear students, always what happen in all the classes, what they're doing actually, they directly wants to cut these two numbers. They're too much in hurry actually. And what they did, they just cancel 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Don't ever do this mistake. This is totally wrong concept and wrong method actually. What you have to do first, you have to take common. You have to take 2 common, then 2 4s are 8 and 2 1s are, here this is 1. Its invisible number is 1. 2 1s are 2. No need to write 1 here. Okay. No need to take even minus common. You just have to take a number common here. And 10 is as it is. Now there's a cancellation. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. Further, this is the final answer. No more simplification further. So that is your answer. Or that is your solution set. We can write the solution set in this way. You can see this is S for solution, dot, and set is equal to, this is the curly bracket or the mid bracket. Moving towards the... Yeah, this looks like a difficult or a tougher question, but not actually. You will see it's a very interesting question, students. Now, this is the solution in front of you. First you have to do what? You're going to take this term to the other side because this is your C. Now, comparing with ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Your a is under root 3. Now, guess what is b? Yes, b is 1. Now, what is c? Yes, this is the whole term is c. Okay, now, using the formula, writing down the formula. After putting the values, then what will happen? Minus 1 will be as it is, plus minus as it is. 1 square is of course 1. Minus plus. 4 4s are 16. Dear students, you can see actually this square root 3 is written 2 times. The way like 2 times 4 is written, we have to take the square, that is 4 4s are 16. इसी तरह से square root भी 2 बार लिखा गया. Students, just keep one thing in your mind. In mathematics, there are two numbers of the same. Like if the numbers are same and they're multiplying, you have to take the square actually on them. When you get the square, what will happen? You can see the square is cancelled with the square root. Then 16 3s are 48. 48 plus 1, 49. Now, as you know that students, 49 is a perfect square. So we can solve it, we'll get 7. Now this is not the final answer of the question because there is somehow further simplification that is possible in this question. Now, see, first I'm going to take the positive value and then another way, just like in question number 1 and 2 in exercise number 1.1. Now this is minus 1 plus 7. 7 minus 1, that is 6. 2 by under root 3. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. This is 3 by under root 3. ये देखिए ये कैंसिलेशन होगी and you this is answer. Okay, यहाँ पर इसकी simplification थोड़ी सी और होती है. But if अगर आप ना भी करें, no problem with this. You can stay here, no problem. Now we are going to do something more, that is with the negative sign. Now this one, 1 minus 1 and the minus plus 7. अभी क्या किया यहाँ पर? Minus 1 plus 7. Now minus 1 and minus 7 with the negative solution. Minus plus 7 minus, this will give you minus 8. Now once more cancellation. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. And this is your answer. That is 4 by under root 3. Now in final, this is your solution set. Okay, dear students, this is the third part of the question. And hope so you will enjoy the question. You have enjoyed the question actually. Now I'll see you in the next video. Till there, take care. Bye bye.